back, everyone. It's finally time we get back into this. I know it's been a long time. I don't even know when my last video was. Months and months. Probably over a year ago. If you watched the last episode, you know probably why the long hiatus happened. I got completely stuck, and once something like that happens to me, I tend just to move on to the next project. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, feel free to watch the last episode where I initially started to make the blues bar. After this project, I got involved, I think, with the Summer Showdown, or maybe that was before then. Anyway, I got into a couple other competitions, and after that, I just put Roller Coaster Tycoon away. I put it away. And about 8 months later, which is now, I decided to open it back up and poke around in this file, because this was the last thing I did before a competition. And I actually made some progress. As you can see, we made some progress on our little blues club. I made it much smaller, as you can see, much smaller. I have a much smaller stage, which I'm really kind of digging. That band is temporary. Those are the in-game pieces. They're not very awesome. Anyway, much smaller stage, still in the corner. Strung up some lights. You can tell this is a work in progress here. But I went back and I watched the old episode, and I decided that I could do this. I watched the old episode and I saw what I didn't like and I saw what I did like, and so here we go. This is actually now looking more like a blues bar and less like a whatever the crap it was supposed to be last time. So this is where we start today. I'm going to hopefully try and finish this up. I have a couple ideas. Basically, it's just about done. It needs some more details and stuff. Maybe do some nighttime lighting. Let's see if this works without crashing the program. Oh, boom. See, basically only the bar is lit up, but we're going to go ahead and hopefully get on with this, and that'll be that. So I'm going to go ahead and make sure I'm using new recording software. I'm going to go ahead and make sure everything is working with that, and then we'll get back into it. So thanks for being here. I hope you're glad this is back. I'm kind of glad to be back. See you in a minute. Alright, so let's get started here. If you notice, I now have a cursor on the screen. Like I said, I've upgraded my computer when Cities Skylines came out. That's another game I play, and I'm actually considering making a Let's Play of that. When that came out, I had to upgrade my machine. I had to get a new video card, and I had to get a new some more RAM, and all that good stuff, so that I could actually play that game the way I wanted with all the mods and assets and stuff. So I had to upgrade my computer, and once I did that, I had access to the NVIDIA, the Shadow Play, I think is what it's called, their in-game recording thing. And so you can now I have a cursor, which is great. And I also, with the new video card, was able to have my resolution be the full 1920 by 1080. That's why it takes up the whole screen now. This is awesome. I'm really digging this, and I hope you are too. I think it looks really nice compared to what it used to be. Just notice there's a floor piece missing right there, so let's see if we can go ahead and get that. I'm trying to remember where all these come from. I'm not exactly sure, so it might be a bit of a search today. I think it might be here. Please, please, please. Yes. Oh, that's why. Yeah, I guess this set, some sets will have 2 quarter diagonal, where the grain of the floor, or the floorboards, are facing in both directions. This game apparently does, or this set doesn't do that. So whatevs, it's fine. It'll work just fine. I'm debating whether or not to add some cornice or at least some trim there. Let's see if we have some ideas for trim. My go-to set for that is here at garden walls. I like my garden walls. If I seem a little gig this morning, it's because I just finished like my 3rd cup of pretty intense coffee. It's still morning here in Houston. That's not bad. I'm going for a bit of a grittier look here, if you can't tell. So like I said, I'm on my 3rd or 4th cup of coffee this morning, and it's, yeah, feeling good this morning. So, like I said, it's good to be back, and actually, now that I made this about a month ago maybe, and I'm looking at it, and I still kind of like it, so that's always a good thing when you step away and do that. Let's see, I'm thinking different wood down here would be nice. Let's see what that looks like. Oop. Yeah. I did that, but whatevs. So, I'm going to turn this sound off, because I'm thinking that's going to come through, and I hate that. Like I mentioned in another video, the skadoosh, skadoosh. No one really wants to listen to that. I know I don't. Anywho. Yeah, so I've been watching. What have I been doing in my break? Oh, that's backwards. Well, basically life and school, and when I have time for games, I have not been playing Roller Coaster Tycoon up until a couple weeks ago. So if you're wondering what I've been doing, I've been watching a lot of Let's Plays. I've been watching Let's Plays of City Skylines. I've been watching Let's Plays of Silverette. Big shout out to him. I'm sure anybody that's watching this has also watched his. If you haven't watched the Silverette live stream, or the Let's Plays, you totally should. His style is completely different than mine, but I really enjoy it. His videos are nice and short too. I like that each one is between 15 and 20 minutes long. That makes them really easy to watch in one sitting. I've realized my videos get really long. Half hour is a long time for anybody to sit there, so I'm hoping that these will be shorter. I'm hoping about 20 minutes. I can't guarantee that, of course, because there's not much to do in 20 minutes when you're doing a live, when you're doing in-game, real-time. I'm yammering here, but I'm forgetting what I want. I need something to go right there. I need some trim to go there. I guess a simple wall would do. Let's just do let's do a brick wall. I mean, I'm all over the place. It's been a while since I've played and talked at the same time, so if I seem a bit rusty and out of my game, I probably am. Angled. That'll do just fine. Yeah, that'll be just fine. So, I guess these are going to have to be... Now, this is a problem, because... This is a problem because these lights are lower than the roof line over here. Oh, let me show you something about this roof here. This is what I was originally thinking of, and this is my half-assed attempt to make an exposed ceiling here where you could see pipes and stuff like that. So that's what's going on here. So it's kind of hard to see if I like this or not. Detail, what do you think? Thoughts? Obviously it's not finished yet, but you could see the look I'm going for here with the piping and the this and the that and such what. There's a set there's that Office Day set that actually has vents. Let me show you that. It actually has vents in it, and while it's really nice, I couldn't make it work the way I wanted to. There we go. Horizontal. It's, yeah, so I guess I could put it there if I really wanted to do it, but then the problem is I started thinking about logistically, how would this really work? Would I have to have it throughout the entire restaurant? I don't know. And then I got scared and I turned it off. I guess I could go up there and that would help connect it even more. Let's see what that looks like. Alright, so I guess I can do that. Might have to end up deleting that pipe. See, but that doesn't read air vent to me. That just reads weird diamond box thing. And I'm not sure. So if you hate it, you hate it. If you love it, that's crazy. If you love it, you love it. Let me know. Do you think that would look okay? I'm not sure. I'm not sure I really like that. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead. One of the things I've done over here is added some booths. And I like the booths. We need a half tile there. Let's go back to that set, the brick. I'm using the Haunted Mansion set. I like this set just because I really like the brick texture. It doesn't have to be spooky. I like this kind of rustic looking thing. Rustic isn't a good word. I like the brick texture, and that's all there is to it. Like I said, it's been a while since I've talked and played. It's difficult for me, especially, to multitask. From the outside, I decided to have this a little exposed. Oh, I don't like that. Here, if you look right here, you can see the flickering from the set, the air vents. I don't like that. That's going to go away. Anyway, I dressed up the outside of the building a little bit. I've started trying to mix in some different window sets. Who's the guy? I think Kling87 on Shy Guys World has made an amazing Main Street with these sets, and I still think it's far superior than mine. And that also kind of made me say, man, I'm going to put this down for a little bit because someone else is doing it way better than I was. And so I just watched his go. I really enjoyed it. He made a Tower of Terror, which was what I was planning on doing, not in this bench, but in a different part of the park. And I think I still will. But, anywho, I'm off task. My outdoor area. Now, I'm considering putting these metal beams Yeah, let's try that. I'm going to put these beams on all of it. Oh, is this going to get in my way? Oh, no, okay. Yeah, let's see what that looks like. Just messing around. I think I like that better. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I like that better. Alright, so we're going to leave that like that. And if I wanted to, if I felt the strong urge, I could come down here to where the fatter ones are. And put in fatter ones down there. Oh, one neat trick I learned from RCT3-Episode is if you nest them, rotate them 90 degrees, you get this nice flat box. And I've actually used that a lot in the park I'm currently working on. I just opened this up just for the live stream today, for the video today. I'm not actually working on this park all that much right now, but if you look, you can see that the beam, it creates this little square, and that's a nice, simple structure. And I've been using it a lot in the park I'm working on right now, which is my rehash of conifer slopes. Oh, now let me see if I like this better. So yes, that's right, conifer slopes is back. If you have no idea what that is the very first project I ever started that I showed the public. It was my very first public park. It started in 2007, so the file eventually got too big. The file got too big, and I had to stop, and I was real sad. A couple of years later, I started version 2, which was okay. It wasn't my favorite. It got really big really fast, and wasn't quite what I was going for. So I stopped it, and now I'm on version 3, and I'm actually thinking that if I continue this Let's Play series, I'm going to continue with conifer slopes. This might go away for a little bit. Like I said, none of my projects ever die. They just, they take back seats. They take breaks. They take breaks. Like me, I took a break. If I take a break, so can my parks. Anywho, I'm just finishing up some details here. I guess we should go back on the inside. I keep getting distracted, but I can't help it. Can't help it. So, I have been really appreciative of all the comments on these videos the last several months. From your questions about sets to when are you coming back, is there ever going to be another one of these, I've been really appreciative. So I wanted to say, if you took the time to comment on this, I want to say thank you very much. I appreciate it. It makes it worth doing these when it feels like people actually care. Now I think, nah, almost, but no. I like that idea, though. What if I just used wood pieces here? I know that we'll pretend that it's not really wood, but that might stick out too far. Let's try it, though. What do we got to lose? Nothing. Oh, I don't mind that at all. No. I actually like that. It's a little bit different, a little bit grittier. I kind of like this grittier. This building is coming up a little bit darker and a little bit just more realistic, I guess, than some of these. Some of these are just so bright. I mean, I know it's Disney, but I keep going back to the person that was inspired by me that I am now inspired by, and I want to emulate that style a bit more. And like I said, if you have no idea what I'm talking about, go check out Kling87's thread on ShyGuysWorld.com. It's a really incredible park. Let's add some tables. I have really kind of become obsessed with NYR's booths. I like them a lot better than Vodin's booths because Vodin's are just so much bigger. They take up so much room compared to some of the others. And that's not good. I think we're going to leave that alone and we'll put chairs on that side because it would be kind of weird to walk down the steps and have a booth back right there. But tables won't be so weird. Oh, sweet. This is exactly what I was hoping for. I was hoping that this would work that way. Same thing here. We'll have chairs instead of a booth. That seems to be really common in restaurants. So I really dig that there's this half tile here. That's really nice. Good, good, good. And we can also do the same thing here. I think. Well, yeah, we'll put a full booth there. Maybe. We'll see. And we'll put a couple tables out in the center here. A colors are not finalized, obviously. Now, the tables that come with this, they are so shiny, I actually do not like those. So I am not going to use those. I kind of found a trick in another video. I found another trick you can do where you use the wooden tables, and not that one, obviously. The offset ones, I think. Yeah, if you... Nope. Maybe it's the second one? Nope. Oh, it is. It's these two. If you nest these two together, it looks like a nice little table. Granted, it's a little small, and the booths look a little far away, but I think it's better than the alternative, which are those big, shiny tables. That doesn't look too bad, and have some chairs there. That's just dandy. Just dandy. Yeah. There we go. Do that. I gotta stop singing. I'm not gonna sing as much in these live streams. I don't think it's necessary. Now, never mind. Whatever. We're good. We're good. And I stumbled upon these Ralphie's again. If you've watched these before, you know I don't know how to say anybody's name, especially if they're from another country. He has a diner set, this Ralph guy. There it is. And I guess I could use his. The thing about his is you need the paths to use his benches, which I don't like doing that. Because then it's just so much harder to build around. Anyway, down here at the bottom of his set, way down at the bottom, there we go, the very last thing, are these little table decorations, and I think they're awesome. Because you get then little ketchup, and what's on there? There's ketchup, and salt and pepper, and napkins, and all kinds of goodies. I think it's really neat. I think that's ketchup. I don't know what it is. Anyway, I think it's really cool. I think it adds a lot to the restaurants. So I put them on all the little tables so everybody has stuff to eat. Whoops, that one's on the... that didn't go there. There we go. Let's throw in the chairs. Now, I've got the chairs up here. I think I'm just going to use the same ones. No reason to get crazy. I don't want diagonal, though. What are you thinking? What are you doing? There. Do that. One there. And one there. And then we should probably... Nope. It'll be the bees. Yep. Like that. There we go. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, that works for me. Yep. And then I'm going to add some just rogue tables. Some little... table starts with a T. There we go. Just put some diagonal ones in here just to be fancy about it. We'll do one there. The nice thing about this new layout is I have a lot more room for actual restaurant. Like someone, I forget who, maybe it was N7, maybe it was Flying Dutchman, I don't know. Anyway, lots of people have been giving me awesome help with this. One of the comments was, there's not going to be that much live music, is there? It's probably going to be piped in most of the time, realistically. Yeah, that's true. And so with that in mind, I focused more on restaurant, less on music. And that's why the stage is so small. Because now it just looks like a pretty cool restaurant, I think, at least. Full service restaurant, too, which I enjoy. The nice thing about the Disney parks is I can actually make full service restaurants, because most, like, Six Flags parks, at least, the ones I've been to, they don't have many, if any, full-service restaurants. I don't think that's real common outside of, like, really big theme parks. So, that's why I'm kind of glad to be back in here. I like making these full-blown restaurants. I think they're pretty cool. When they work. Sometimes I hate them, because they're very hard to make. At least for me they are. You might have no problem making them, but I do. So, there we go. I don't think that looks half bad. Sweet. Okay, next question. Should I put some columns? Where are they? They might be in 6. Main Street 6. Should I put some columns here as like to buffer up, to hold up the ceiling, I guess? we can always also bring the ceiling down a little bit here. Have like exposed and then it comes down. That might not be such a bad idea. Like only expose the ceiling to this part here. And then at that point the ceiling comes down to a more normal 4 heights. Yeah, let's see what that would look like. That might not look so hot. I'm just messing around at this point. This might look like total hot garbage, which sometimes, you know, my stuff tends to look like hot garbage. Now let's see here. Let's add. Oh, I found some. I finally figured out how to use this overhang veneer. Is that what it's called? Yeah, this stuff. I really like this. I was unawares that it actually does it all by itself. Like if you look, I'm like, what is that? Why is it sticking out? But when you look at it from underneath, there's this nice little cutout, which I really think is neat. I think that's really cool. I guess the issue with that would be then we'd have to continue upward, so we probably shouldn't use that. If you don't know what I'm talking about, if I'm extending the roof up to the black tile here, and if I only have this, well that gives me, I need to have something else. I need to stack them, and that's kind of stupid, so we aren't going to do that. So I'm going to go back and I'm going to use just the ones that are in 7, the ones I normally use. So, what is this? Oh, this is 6. I'm in the wrong set. Let me get out of here. Oh, there we go. So, there it is. This stuff. I think the only thing I don't like right now is how devoid of color this is. Like, it's one thing, last time it was like all red and hideous. This time, it seems as if I'm completely lacking in color, which isn't necessarily the best thing either. Damn it. The best thing either. So, I don't know. I'm going to have to piddle around. So I guess I could just go all the way across here. Could I? Or should I cut it here? I have no idea if this is going to work or not. This might be really bad. I just saw it trim, didn't I? No, veneer post. Oh! That might work better here. Let's see. Not that kind. Just veneer post. Why is it off center? I don't want it offset. I want it on. No! None of those do what I want them to. Rabble. Rebel, rebel, rebel. Maybe in 6. Please, if you know, like, if you watch these and you're like, idiot, it's right there, or wherever. If you know where a piece is at that I'm looking for, post in the comments, be like, idiot, it's right there. And I'll say, oh, thank you. Mostly. Or I'll say, don't call me an idiot. Either way. I don't know about that one. I'll let that one sit for a while. Oops. Like I said, sometimes you just have to sit there and let it do its thing and then come back later and say, yeah, or, ooh, no, what was I thinking? Alright. Now let's see what this is going to look like from a in-game perspective here as soon as I do this. Alright, let's see what this is actually going to look like here. Look. Alright. So, that's hard to tell because I don't actually have the ceiling there, but that's not bad. I like it that you, if you want a really good view of that part, the stage, you have to actually sit down here, and then you get a better view, and then from here. I guess we should do it on the outside too. Let me see. Yeah, let's see. Might have to do that on both sides, which is fine. Don't bother me none. Whatever. I'll do what I want. I think that'll be just dandy. Should probably put some walls in between. Nah, it doesn't matter, does it? I don't know. Maybe we'll put some brick there just to make sure that it all looks as good as it should. Right? Yeah, let's do that. Let's put some brick in. Now, I don't think Haunted Mansion has one height brick. What time is it? Oh, it's almost time for me to wrap this up. It's a Saturday, and I'm a big baseball fan, and I'm from Chicago, obviously. Nope, and Chicago, the Cubs, are playing the Nationals this weekend. And they're on at 11 this morning, because, obviously, East Coast. Here in Texas, they're on an hour earlier. So they're on at 11, which is kind of unusual. So, I gotta go watch them. So, priorities, right? Yeah, real life. Even though that's not really real life. Anyway. Alright, so now let's go into our perspective, our free look camera. And let's see. Boop. Now you gotta imagine that that's gonna be ceiling there. Oh, we'll have to probably go one higher to include those light posts. I guess those are just going to be affixed to the wall. But let's do nighttime. Maybe that'll help. Nighttime. Don't crash. Yes. That doesn't do anything for us. Let's turn it back to daytime. Yep. I think this is in a much better direction. I should probably add those base pieces. Let's get rid of that. And let's get rid of that. It's very brown. Very brown. I think of a way to fix that. I also saw a really nice speaker set that was just released on Shy Guys World. I might have to check that out. And also, again, Flying Dutchman, props to him. He linked me to another nice speaker set, so I can add some speakers on the stage here. Well, like I said, I'm going to try to keep these episodes shorter. So I think I'm going to call that a day. I know feels like we didn't do much, but I just wanted to get back into the flow of making one of these videos. My goal is to have one a week for the rest of the summer. Maybe more, maybe less, but that's my goal. There will be a stretch where I will not be making videos. I'll be out of town for a couple weeks, so actually that's starting next week. So this might be the only one for about 3 weeks. But I am going to come back, and I am going to do videos, and I might start, quote-unquote, Season 2 with Conifer Slopes. Because I really am digging working on that park right now. So, that's it. I'm not going to do any intro or outro videos this time. Maybe we'll start that up next time. Just, like I said, this is just to get back in the swing of things and let people know I'm still here, still building, back at it after almost a year away from the game. Thanks for watching. Leave some comments. Let me know what you think, what can improve, and I hope to see you next time. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.